Welcome to your daily focus for November the 26th, 2021. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. And I send it right back to you. We have the 26 energy today. 26 energy calls upon us to develop our powers of expression. It can bring in challenges and stresses, and they're designed to develop our self-confidence, to bring in prosperity. It brings in an enthusiasm, a courage, a desire for power. 2 plus 6 is an 8. So that is our strength, our courage. Walking with integrity, absolutely. Unconditional love. Trust. And building trust. Embracing our strength, embracing our courage. If we do the numerology of the day, it is the 24 energy. So 2 plus 4 is a 6, so it's about our health, our well-being, our routines. Getting organized, getting our ducks in a row. Sun is in Sagittarius. Moon is in Leo. And I believe by the time we all start crawling into bed and thinking about going to bed, perhaps, maybe we're thinking about that midnight snack, maybe we're trying to decide what to watch on TV or Google, or maybe we're getting in a little bit of meditation or breathing in order to bring us down. Maybe we're journaling. All those wonderful things you can do in the evening. That's when the moon will probably start moving into Virgo. Okay, so let's give the cards just a little bit more of a shuffle. Okay, what's the bottom one? Tell me. Look at that, the High Priestess. Sit in quiet contemplation and discover the magic that you already hold within you. That is your birthright. Your unique talents, your unique abilities. It's definitely about expressing your unique qualities when we have the magic of the High Priestess with us. Okay, so we'll cut the cards. Should we shuffle it? See if she comes back in? Let's do that. I just had that notion. So let's just see if she shows up again. Maybe not, but maybe. Okay. Our first card is the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is definitely about watching our health and well-being, not taking unnecessary risks. Okay? So be a little bit more aware of your surroundings. What can happen? I told you the other day that I almost had 4 accidents, another 2 today. It's just like the world's gone crazy. People are rushing and darting in and out of traffic where they shouldn't be darting at all. This is about taking a deep breath. This is restoring yourself. This is maybe taking a break, a time out, backing it up, thinking things through, meditation, contemplation. This is knowing that when you open your eyes, when you go to take that next step, it's going to be a whole new world that you step into, a whole new type of environment, a different energy, a different vibration, because you're going to feel capable, you're going to feel confident, you're going to, and you're going to feel secure, healthy, wealthy, wise, perhaps. This is typically a card of the warrior coming off the battlefield, taking off the armor, hanging up the weapons, and laying down to restore, to recuperate, knowing that a new day is dawning, that is awaiting for them. But first, they must rest. They must recuperate. They must recharge. If you keep going, 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 you're going to burn yourself out. So it's important. I know we're shunned when we just take a day, you come back from a day after that. What did you do yesterday? You try and come up with something if you didn't do anything, because goodness gracious, for somebody to think that you just didn't do anything, except maybe a craft that you like doing, a hobby that you like doing. Maybe it was just reading a book. Maybe it was just pampering yourself. Maybe it was a day at the spa. Maybe it was going to an indoor pool or an outdoor pool if weather permits, taking a walk through nature. We don't necessarily have to lay down in order to rest ourselves, but we sometimes do have to unplug. Unplug from the phones going off and the TVs being there and the music and the noise and the chatter and the talk and the horns blowing and the sirens going. And you just need to breathe sometimes. You just need to get into that quiet space. If it's for 1 minute, trust me, that 1 minute is worth it. Now, they always say 90 seconds is really the point where it's starting to make a difference for you. So try and do a little bit more than 1 minute. But if you get a break during lunch, who was I listening to? And they were arguing the point of giving somebody a 15-minute break and then demanding, when it would be more feasible to ask them to work and then allow them to go out for a walk in nature, even if it was a pretend, with film on the wall of you walking through a pretend forest with bright lights, feeling like the sunshine coming at you, songs of the birds in the trees. That people become much more productive when they take time to pull it back, when they take time to really relax. Okay, when you take that break and you're on your phone and you're checking your emails and you're texting somebody and you're looking at a photo and you're doing a selfie and all that stuff, you're not really taking any downtime for yourself. And so we just keep going, 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 and then we end up where we have to lay down. So this is about restoration, taking a break, even if it's just for a couple of minutes. You will find yourself a lot more motivated to move forward in the right direction. The King of Cups, doing the checklist. Are we ready to go forward? And are we being treated properly? Are we feeling secure? Are we feeling safe? Are we feeling loved, surrounded by friends or foe? This is the dear old stereotypical dad saying, where are you going tonight? Who are you going with? Are they nice people? Do they treat you well? How's work going? You making enough money? Do you like it there? Dear old dad questioned what we were doing so that we would keep questioning it in our life and taking that stock of where we're at and how we're going to move forward, with whom, in what kind of environment. And is this really working towards our values, our motives, our goals, our dreams, our desires, or is it actually making us backpedal in some way? And it's being aware of perhaps our mundane routines, because we do have that six energy today. And the devil shows up. The devil is, it's about releasing, it's about letting go. It's about saying no more of this in my life. I'm going to go forward in this direction. It's changing behaviors, it's changing habits, it's changing routines. It's standing up for what you truly want to bring into your life. And more importantly, letting go of what no longer has value or need, or it weighs you down. Whatever that is, it's about leaving it in the past. It's like being reborn and you feel renewed. You ever go through something where you really have to have that, I don't know, maybe it's a difficult conversation with somebody and you're walking around, you just don't know how you're going to do it, and you've played it out a million times in your head, and you're just so stressed about it, and you just want to say it the right way, but you just know there's so many ways to say it wrong. And then you finally have that conversation and it's like, it just goes smoothly, and you're like, ah, wow, I feel like I dropped 100 pounds. I feel so light. I feel so free. I feel so at peace. And that's because you did play it 100 times in your head, that the words came out that you needed in order to be effective because you actually gave it thought. But the more we procrastinate, the more we avoid, the more we allow those stresses coming in, and know that today will be a day where we'll probably have those stresses, those challenges. So we have to be mindful of acting respectfully, professionally, within our integrity. The devil is all about letting go of those bad behaviors, those things that hold you back, so that you can feel the freedom, you can feel the liberation, you can feel almost like a rebirth happening inside of you, perhaps. I don't know where the day got away from me. I'm like, oh my goodness, look at the time. Haven't even been in the office yet. My goodness. The cards are flying all over the place. I didn't even think of looking at that one. That one flew right out. I wonder what it was. We'll never know. But it could have been the dolphin. And the dolphin says, don't worry, be happy. Anybody hearing that song? Don't worry, be happy. It's so easy to worry about things. And we can worry about a million and one things. You know, a girlfriend of mine asked me if I want to go traveling with her. And this was a couple of years ago. Because obviously, there was no travel plans for anybody for a couple of years. Anyways, she says, do you want to plan it or shall I? And I said, well, if you're expecting me to plan it, I'm done. Because I like just jumping in the vehicle and driving. And then when I feel tired, I'm going to look around and find a room to sleep and get refreshed and then drive some more. You know, I don't make a lot of plans. And if it takes me 2 days to get there, great. If it takes me 3 days to get there, great. I don't put any worry into how long it's going to take or what obstacles we might meet. I just go with the flow, and I plan to go with the flow. I'm not going to get stressed out if I'm supposed to be there at 6 and it's 7:30, and I don't need that kind of stress. I'm going away on vacation. So I said, if you're expecting me to plan, I'm already planned. We're going to leave sometime in the morning on the first day we decide to leave. And we'll come back on the last day. I get more stressed out about coming back because I don't want to have too many obstacles in the way. Don't worry. Don't worry about the things that haven't happened yet. Don't worry about the things that might be, could be, if, but, who knows? Worry about the here and now. Just the here and now. Stay focused and go with the flow. Stay grounded in where you are going. Act respectful today. Don't worry. Be happy, the dolphin says. We tend to worry about so many things. Really isn't worth it. You know, when my mom passed, as it would be with any of us when somebody close to us passes, when the minute we hear that news, nothing else matters. Anything that we were worried about, just gone. And you know what? When you come back, whether it's 3 days, 5 days, a week, 2 weeks, a month, whenever you come back to rejoin society, when you are feeling that you can manage your grief, you find out the whole world got along just fine without you. All those things that you thought were like priority one, we had to get it done and we had to get it done today, somehow they're not necessary anymore, or we can get them done now. We didn't even miss not getting them done. And sometimes we try to create those problems and those stresses in our life by putting things on our plate that doesn't necessarily have to be there. The dolphin has the spiritual ability to uplift your spirits with its friendly, playful nature. That's one of on my bucket list, by the way, swim with the dolphins. Escape from the stress of life by being more relaxed, doing more of what you enjoy. And remember when we started way back when here, before I started gabbing? The Four of Swords. Rest and recuperation. Escape from stress of life by being more relaxed and doing more of what you enjoy. Pursue your creative passions and use your energy in a productive way. Try not to worry about issues you have no control over. This worrying can become a habit. So, by taking a more relaxed and laid back attitude, you will conquer your stress and become more calm and content. The mantra is I love to be playful and let go of worry. I love to be playful and let go of worry. That's kind of who I am. I, I get excited when I find a new country road that will lead me to where I was going originally. I just love country roads. The old farms and the new farms and the crops and the animals. The beauty of nature. Look at that. Sing your song. Sing your song. So once again, we're back to the self-expression, right? The 26 energy. Oops. Little bluebird here is to sing your song. If you know, if you've been watching me for long, you know the bluebird is me and my father's bird. I know that when I see a bluebird, and it's very rare I do see one, I know it's him. Sing, create, express, respect. A bird does not sing because it has an answer, it sings because it has a song. Also, I read the other day, and I'm sure you've heard this, but I'll remind you of it, that a bird never worries if the branch is going to break on which it landed, because it doesn't rely on the branch, it relies on its ability to fly. So don't worry about a lot of things, because know that you've got this. Feel your confidence, feel your strength, feel your courage. Isn't it time to listen to the song in your heart? Bluebird tells you you've been hiding, and now it's time for you to sing whatever song you feel. It doesn't have to be a happy tune. If you're feeling sad, honor all your emotions, express your emotions. However, Bluebird would prefer that your song turn into one of happiness and of higher emotion. Bluebirds are gentle, non-aggressive creatures that tend to avoid confrontation and are patient with other kinds. If a bluebird feels threatened or upset, it stands its ground and defends itself and its own kind. Bluebird has shown up in your reading because it feels as though you've allowed others to take what is yours, and now it's time for you to stand strong. The situation could have just arrived. It could have been an argument. It could have been something that has been lingering in your life for years. Respect what is said, and know that you need to respect your own stance too. Don't shoulder another's problems if they aren't taking the same responsibility. It is important to be patient and kind with your words. You have nothing to explain. You have nothing to defend. This is your life. And that is such strong words that we so often forget when we're making our decisions in life. We have nothing to explain. We have nothing to defend. It is our life. By following the song within your heart, you will be guided. Any frustrations and conflict arriving in your path are to teach you a patience, to make sure that you are truly listening and not becoming misguided. Because bluebird is the color blue, it is often associated with the throat chakra and creative expression. There's the creative expression again. Pick up a musical instrument, a pen, a paintbrush, and if you feel that you can't vocalize your song in your life, maybe another creative way will help lift that song up so that you can finally sing your song. So it's all about singing your song, standing strong, standing confident, and feeling that desire for power and letting it motivate you going forward and beyond. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.